Heard you got a man, that's too bad.
Yeah, back in the picture like, oh damn, who's that?
Cause I got what you need.
Hey, keep that shit low key.
Whoa, don't tell all your friends.
Why? Everybody want a piece. Whoa,
Damn,
look,
I'm smooth, no crashing.
vroom vroom, can't catch this.
I'm smooth, no crashing.
Vroom vroom, can't catch this. Speed it up.
Go, something like gadget. Big check straight to my address. Eat class, yes I live lavish. Talk is cheap except when I'm rapping. Give them all the blueprint, now they tryna do this. My shoes too big to fit in, stupid. Now I'm living ruthless, Uber Eats, food Chris. I make moves, y'all making excuses.
New Porsche, I don't gotta switch lanes. Got wrist, I don't need a restraint. Drop hits, even on a mixtape. Cow rip, you know I don't ever miss games. Think so full, y'all running on empty. Y'all burn quick, I'm here for longevity. Still flow times even when I'm 70. On my grind, you think there was 10 of me?
Heard you got a man, that's too bad.
Yeah, back in the picture like, oh damn, who's that?
Cause I got what you need.
Hey, keep that shit low key.
Whoa, don't tell all your friends.
Why? Everybody want a piece. Whoa,
Damn,
look,
I'm smooth, no crashing.
vroom vroom, can't catch this.
I'm smooth, no crashing.
Vroom vroom, can't catch this. Speed it up. All songs hard, no skips and no filler. Got a new girl like Schmidt and Nick Miller. Big like BBL's a big thriller. I move heavyweight like Ben Stiller. Nah, I don't wanna meet your parents. I ain't thinking about no marriage. That you wanna move where it's safe, upstate. Tell her I ain't trying to live with no Karens.
Back to back, but this is not the sequel. Masterpiece, ambitious with the easel. Action packed and faster than Vin Diesel. Gasoline, my tank is full of diesel. Whoa, heard your new track and it's last been muted. You love what I say, yeah, my pen game Cupid. Shoot for the stars like my name George Lucas. Last name Price and I'm living up to it. Heard you got a man, that's too bad.
Back in the picture like, oh damn, who's that?
Cause I got what you need.
Hey, keep that shit low key.
Whoa, don't tell all your friends.
Why? Everybody want a piece. Whoa,
Damn, I'm smooth, no crashing.
vroom vroom, can't catch this.
I'm smooth, no crashing.
Vroom vroom, can't catch this. Speed it up.
I've been loving on the run, trading paper for red roses. Out here looking for.
See, you don't get to hear my good stuff.
And somebody might have noticed. Hand out in the rain, story in my brain.
Just enjoy it for
if
a
I will
minute.
ever be here again. I've been loving on the run. Yeah, I've been. But I've got a wish to go to that door.
See, I won't play that because it's not hype, but it is good music. Y'all are missing out. I should share my playlist. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Tomorrow, the start of a new week. If you have kids in school, you do know that if it hasn't already happened, it is about to go down, where all teachers get to say, tag, you're it. And then there's one of those moments where for a few weeks, parents are like, teachers don't get paid enough money. And then they send their kids off to school and everything's the teacher's fault again, or the school's fault. We forget. Trying to get drunk on water. This stuff's delicious, man. It's my favorite beer. This is my go-to. I haven't bought it in a while, though. It's got too expensive, man. It really did. It's like up to almost $40 a case. I can't afford it anymore. I did buy a 12-pack, however, though, because I was just craving it. I worked my butt off today outside. I was like, you know what? I deserve one of these. So, but real quick, I got to check in on the score. The heater up! There's 8 minutes left. Let's get it on. Man, what a turn of events. I'm going to put it up. I can't put it on. We've tried this before, where we've tried to show the game on the screen.
Well, again, the two-man game right here.
And I think I can... Man, if Heat takes us down in Denver and then goes into Miami, tied 1-1, this series is interesting. I will say this. Look, I have no stake in the game. I didn't bet on anything. I don't care, genuinely. But I am kind of hoping... I like the fact that if Jokic wins, if he would get the NBA Finals after not getting the MVP, when he was watching him play and the way the season went, he just kind of got gypped. You think it'll go 7? Man, it's going to be a good ending here. All right, so here's what we're going to do. As much as I want to start off with the Heritage, because I feel like this break for 24 is probably my favorite break we've put together in a while. But I have it's the last box of Heritage I have. I'm hoping it's a hot box. We had only had 7 of them. So, I'm hoping there's a hot box snuck in there. So, do you ever watch a kid on TikTok or like Facebook Reels or whatever who does the basketball impersonations? If you haven't seen his Jokic one, kid kills it. He does a nice job. Why does this feel so thin? It's like, please don't tell me there's redemptions in this. That pack felt thin. Heat with a corner! Is that Butler's girl that is just high-fiving? Someone tell me. Ours has been out for a week too, man. And I'll tell you what. There's a Mike Messina. Ricky Henderson out of $9.99, Mr. 3000. This product is... I was very nervous about it. We got a Goose Gossage out of 2022. And Wade Boggs. I was a little nervous because of it only being retired and prospects. The prospects' names are fine. Then we got a Jordan Lawler in there. And there's a Jordan Lawler as well. This is going to be a swatch going out to the D-backs. But a lot of good numbered stuff. For the price point, what is like $120, $125 a box. 3 hits. I feel like it's well worth it. There's a Drew Jones out of 2023. So, again, we opened a couple boxes of it last night. Or whenever we did that baseball break. Oh, it was 2 nights ago because we had my son's birthday. Oh, man. You guys killed me. You guys killed me the other night when we had me drinking that tequila. Nolan Ryan out of 100 going out to the Stros. I woke up. I was like, when did we drink half a bottle of tequila? Did we do that night? I couldn't sleep. I was on 2 hours of sleep for my son's birthday party day. It was rough. Rough, to say the least. Out of 75, the fire emoji. Pete Crow Armstrong going out to the Cubbies. And a Carson Williams. I agree. Rich, what are you talking about, Rich? The gold? I'm done with it, man. I mean, like I said, I got a 12-pack tonight because I busted my ass outside and I felt like I deserved it. But it just is. It's too much, man. It's up to over 20. Like, it's like $22 a 12-pack. But, yeah, with your kids being out of school, man, listen, if your kids didn't finish it and they still at school, get your teacher a gift. And I'm going to tell you this. I know it's not easy to do. You're like, we pay taxes. We do. I taught for 10 years. I taught first grade for 10 years. Don't get them a coffee mug. Don't get them a snack. Get them a gift card to the liquor store. Get them something to a local restaurant, Buffalo Wild Wings, something where they like a pub, and then just say thank you, because I promise you they earned it. I swear to you they earned it. Is straight Michelob, is that cheaper? There's an Eddie Murray out of 149, Mr. 3000, and 2023 Jacob Berry. Is Michelob, regular Michelob, cheaper? I think it's the same price. I think it's straight across the board. Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a Pudge out of 2023. Willie Stargell, Pete Crow prospect. Yeah, like I said, I think this product is put together very nicely. Drew Romo out of 2023. Harry Ford. Tomorrow's my son's official. Ooh, what's this coming up? 15 out of 15 for the Nats. James Wood. Nice short print for the Nats. There you go, Bo. Bo knows baseball. Don, I'm going to check into that. I don't really like regular Michelob. At that point, I'll just pick something else. It feels a little too sweet for me. I don't know why. Just a little too sweet on the taste buds. I like this because it tastes like almost like a Budweiser, not a Bud Light. It doesn't taste like a light beer. It tastes like a regular beer. Jason Dominguez. We were talking tonight, though. My brother was talking to me. He's like, do you know what I had last night? Modelo. I was like, Modelo's a great beer. It's just trying not to have 150 calories and 15 carbs of beer, man. Rafael Palmeira out of 149. Cool Papa Bell. And Unleashed, Ellie De La Cruz. Larry Walker out of 2023. I'm kind of thinking we should do a PYT, but I just don't know how to price this out for Don Russ. I think it'd be a cool PYT, or even just a random teams of just this product. Miller, I'm fine with Miller Lite. My wife won't. What up, Chris? It was expensive before that. It was going on the rise. I said to my sister, because she just bought some, she goes, "Is it always this much?" I'm like, "Yeah." But I think they're gonna have to lower prices, not because of that whole thing, just because it's just gotten too expensive. I think people will stop buying it, like just based on price point. But Miller Lite, my wife won't drink. She says it gives her a hangover. I think it's the volume, not the actual beer. Unleashed, Oscar Colas. There we go. What's everyone's beer of choice? Like, you have to drink. You have a case of beer for the weekend. Price is not an option. That you go into the beer store. There we go. Cutter Coffee. Cutter Coffee for the Red Sox. Not numbered. You get to go in the beer store. Like, it doesn't matter. Everyone pick one case of beer out. You know, you're not looking out for your physical fitness. It doesn't matter. The calories don't matter. You want a case of beer. What is your case of beer you're getting? I mean, I'm probably going to go strong ABV, to be honest with you. Juan Gonzalez with the Statue of Liberty. Marcelo Mayer out of 2023. And there is Churio. Drew Jones rated prospect. Mine's probably Space Dust. If I have to, like, it has to get me drunk, there's a Zach Nito. Yeah, I'm Nito. Space Dust would probably be mine. Maybe Zombie. What is it? Is it Space Dust or Zombie Dust? I forget what it is. Zombie Dust, maybe it's called. I think it is. Zach Veen. We pulled a couple of his autos last night. Espino out of 357. Elijah Green and Nolan Ryan. Bobby Witt. Ryan Sandberg out of 2023. And Joe Cotta. Bell's Two Hearted. Man, people love that. And listen, even in my craft beer drinking days, I could not do Bell's, man. Does it have like a little bit of a wheat in it? Like, I know it's an IPA, but does it have like that shit at the bottom of it, like a wheat beer does? I heard it's everywhere. Bud Light, they can't sell. Like, a lot of places have stopped ordering it because they. What's that? Dank Dust. You drank a sixer of. All that. Space Dust, Zombie Dust, Dank Dust. Coulson Montgomery out of 2023. Gavin Cross. That stuff is so good. It tastes good too. Hitman Lou Brock. And out of 2023, Eddie Matthews. Man, 107-95. 12-point lead with 3:25 left. Wowzers. Andrew Jones out of 434. Bobby Miller. Ichiro and Jason Dominguez rated prospect. Griffey, and there's a Ken Griffey out of 349. Locked and loaded. Sweet looking card going out to the M's. Mariners going out to Christine. Thank you guys that jumped into this. I appreciate it. There's Killebrew out of 2023. And a Cal Ripken Blue. And Jackson Holiday out of 100. 18 out of 100. That is going to be on the 100 emoji. Some good stuff at the end there. Ice House. Do they still make that? That's like, what's the Pittsburgh one? Is that the Pittsburgh beer? Ice House? No, that's the blue and white can. What's the one in Pittsburgh? Steel City, I think it's called. Uh-oh! It's a 6-point game! What a run! Aaron, I know you don't like basketball, but man, this is why you turned it on in the fourth quarter. So some good ones coming out there at the end. That Griffey had a 349, a nice Jackson Holiday. But real quick, why I think that this product is worth its price point. Not only, obviously a bunch of inserts, base, all that right here. This is one box. We got all this. All cards shipped. But again, these aren't even sleeved up yet. These are all numbered cards. I just, whether they're out of 2023 or not, it's still cool to have a numbered cards, even if you have a young collector. Did he get it in? He fucking did. And then we got a Juan Gonzalez Statue of Liberty, Rafael Palmeira out of 149, Eddie Murray out of 149. I'll recap at the end too. Nolan Ryan out of 100, out of 75, Pete Crow Armstrong with the fire. The Jackson Holiday on the 100 with the 100. Locked and loaded Griffey out of 349 and a Lou Brock. Here's my point with this. And then, of course, we have our Swatch Jordan Lawler, a Cutter Coffee, and then the James Wood out of 15. My point with this is the same thing I've always made with Leaf. That even if you sell cards, even if it's like $3 to $5, I mean, this is probably a $10, $15 card, you have a very good chance of mitigating your risk or your loss. Yes, you're not going to pull a $10,000 card out of here. I don't know. Maybe there's some Babe Ruth like game use swatches and Donruss. Panini has a tendency to do that. There might be Griffey autographs that get you like $500. I don't know if you get the 101 of some players. But you're also not going to do what you do with certain other products where, like Topps Heritage, for example, you might open that up, get one numbered card and your one swatch card. The box is the same price, right? And you might leave with, $5 worth of cards, legitimately. Where in that Panini box there, yes, there might be a lot of $3 and $5 cards, but I do think you mitigate the risk a little bit. Nolan Gorman, rookie with the large card there. Just my take on it. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying you might like the hope of finding something bigger out of, things like. But it's the same thing I've said about Leaf before. In our next football break, same thing. I was able to do a cheaper PYT and include optic. I like mixing. That Cutter Auto is like $17, right? I'll recap them all at the end, Miguel. I was just showing a quick recap of why I think Donruss, even now that they don't have active player, I was very concerned. Matter of fact, when I went to order it, they're like, "You want a case of this?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me a case. I want to give it a shot," because I was curious with what they did. I think at its price point, it's worth it. I do. It's the same way I feel about Leaf, though, and not everyone feels that way, and I get that. That's okay too. Wow, this game got serious. A 4-point game. What do we got here? This is going to be a. Doesn't it normally say? Oh, B&W, black and white variation there. Noah Davis for the Rockies. Rockies going out to Bob Riley. What up, Bobby? Haven't given you a good Riley call in a while. Nathaniel Lowe, Tristan McKenzie, Jeter Downs. There's a Wander Franco. Man, it is a 3-point game with 35 seconds left. If you're not watching, you should be. And Nolan Jones for the Guardians is going to be our autograph. And again, not a hot box, so we didn't get a hot box at us, but we did get a lot of autographs. Out of the 7 box we opened, 4 of them had autographs and 3 of them had patches. Boone's Farm Strawberry. Blake Snell and Tatis. Heat win. They held it for last shot. Did Jokic? Who took that last shot? Wow, we got ourselves a fun series now. Well, and again, that's a Panini product. It may have been a different time there, Chris, and you have to hit it when it's hot. But the point is, you can't just cross it off. Like everyone's like, "Oh, Leaf sucks." Well, let's tell people on eBay who bid on it. Well, they only go for 40, 50 bucks. Yeah, but you're going to get a couple of those autographs in a box. Who took this last one? That was Murray. He got a good shot off. Aaron Judge. And then we got a 2-player card. We'll have to random all. Oh, we got something coming up here. I was really hoping we got ourselves a hot box. I didn't even see one. Like I said, we had 7 boxes. Joe Musgrove out of $9.99 for the Padres. A little disappointed in that. It's crazy the Heat doesn't even have Hero. Obviously, I didn't want it to go in. Yeah, I agree. That was a good shot, Chris. I think that's... I don't know, Jamie. People just said, did you open a hot box yet? And I haven't. And generally, we do a full case of that kind of stuff. We just didn't have one for this. I've been very cautious on how much baseball I order because although I like to rip it, I also don't want to get stuck with baseball. I got a lot of baseball on the shelves. Dame would have made that. Is Dame ever going to get a team around him like this, though? There's a Spencer. Doesn't this Heat team have like a bunch of undrafted dudes on it? Like random players? Are they playing Moneyball right now? Is that what they're doing? They're in Miami. What, for the next 3 games now? There's a Romuto. Brewers and Yankees. We'll have to random that. Marlins and Astros. Mets and Reds. Hopefully we get another variation or another numbered card. And again, this goes back to, although this is licensed, I'll ask you guys this. What would you prefer? We just opened a box of Donruss. So we're going to do one after this too. We're actually going to open up our Chrome Black next to just get switch it up a little bit. But would you rather open up a box of Heritage or would you rather open a box of Donruss? Same price point. I feel like the excitement's not here in the Heritage as much. I feel it more in the Donruss. There's a J-Rod Performers. Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, I'm not saying I want a couple packs of this with open with my kid. They're cool cards. They got that old school feel to it. Yeah, I think, again, it's something where you don't need the retail of it. I just don't think they even need to make retail. It's cheap enough now that just let them go out, let your kids go out and buy a hobby box or a couple packs of hobby. That came out of the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got 1 numbered card out of that, 1 short print, 1 autograph. And that's a good box because we got the autograph and not the patch. I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to bash it. I don't want to be like anti-Tops or anti-Fanatics, but I just do feel like it's not as fun for the hobby. All right, guys, I'm gonna drink one. Game's over. My wife knows. So there they go. They go back to Miami. Miami hanging in there. You'll be 17? That's crazy, Caden. You were just a little bitty kid when you broke with a box of Score, right, with us in Chicago. He is, man. That's crazy. So those of you who don't know, Caden was our first guest breaker at the National. I think it was it Ron Ruppel that also broke with us there. There's a Bo Bichette. But it was cool, man. Caden's dad, there's a rookie Bobby Witt, brought him all the way from Canada to Chicago to go to the National, and he was able to break a box of score with us there. And there we go for the Blue Jays. Vlad Guerrero, 22 out of 150 for the Blue Jays. All right, here we go. The autograph is going to be, for the M's, Mr. Edgar Martinez. An old timer there, not numbered, but Edgar Martinez for the Mariners. Mariners going out to Christine. There you go, Christine. At least we're getting good autos out of it. Cool autos, I should say. Good name. Fun name. All right, Donruss and then Inception. And then, like I said, we're going to go right into football shortly after. I'll log off just so I can put this away. I don't know. Maybe I'll just turn some music on. You guys want me to turn music on? Stay live? I never turn this light on above. That beer is good. Well, I'll put it this way, Don. I don't know your situation. I would never... Where do you guys live at again, Don? Are you within reasonable driving distance to Chicago, or does it have to be a flight? I know for me, that's what I save my credit card rewards points for is flights. North Carolina, so it's a drive. It is absolutely worth it, but if you're going to do it for minimum 2 full days, meaning that if you get in there on like the Wednesday, don't fly out till late night Friday night because you want to experience. My dad and I drove out to Cleveland for the show, and you'll take a shot during football. I'll take one with you. It's my last night I can drink. My son's birthday tomorrow, but I can't. We're going away. Got to try to like do a little 3-day cleanse. My wife and I are celebrating our 10th. A little early, but we're doing it this week. Emmanuel Rodriguez. But yeah, my dad and I drove out for 1 day, and this is when I first got into cards. There's out of 25, Quinn Priester rated prospect for the Pirates. Going out to Madden. What up, Madden? And it was just so overwhelming. And I didn't enjoy it because I tried to do too much too fast. Out of 999, Whitey Ford. Roberto Alomar out of 2023. Sal Frelick Blue, rated prospect Blue. We got another numbered autograph coming up. It's going to be out of 99. It's going to be for the M's. Gabriel Gonzalez, rated prospect. Christine cleaning up in this. Your oldest is going to be 32. I'm doing math here. Am I doing my math right here, Rich? How old were you when you had your first kid? I don't want to say it because I don't want you to laugh at me. These must be 1 per box. Jackson Merrill with the Statue of Liberty. Willie Stargell out of 2023. I did my math correct then. Well, it could have went either way. Get it in. Get it in. You were 14. My man. You getting work in. When I was 14, I was like deciding what color ice pop I should get. Do I want the blue or the green? This is so hard. I'll take the green. It's gone already. Damn it, I'll take the blue. Whatever. You're like, I'm gonna have a baby. There's a very big difference in our experience as 14-year-olds, man. That's pretty cool, though. Ichiro. That's the average. It is. There we go. Out of 75 with the fire. Perez for the Marlins. Got me a Marlin. And Andy Page's blue. Raleigh Fingers. Pedro Martinez out of 249. Gonna go out to Boston. And Andy Pages. This one's one of those paper ones, though. This is different. Put that over that. It feels weird. Jackson Chobe, Ryan Sandberg, Killebrew. This product is, I don't mean to beat a dead horse here out of 2023. It truly is fun for the price point. I'm not trying to oversell it, but I just can't believe it has all this content in it. Harry Ford, Red, Coming Attractions. Another one for the M's. And Cheap Myers. Duke Snyder. Maybe as a breaker, I feel differently because I don't get bored opening it. I feel like there's always something. And that could be it. It just could be my perspective as a person who opens a lot. Out of 187, Phil Necro. That's going to be for the Braves. Ramos. And there's a Ken Griffey Jr. We pulled like his variation and all of those in once. Ricky Henderson out of 9.99, Mr. 3000. Brooks Robinson out of 2023. I think after opening Heritage and doing that, it's just like it's a nice change of pace. So Corey, I got to ask you because I want to know an opinion on that. Can you tell me why? Because I want to hear the point for it, which I'm trying to think like the only thing I can think of is that it has the higher upside is all I can think of. Like it's not as fun of a product to open in hand. It does have the licensed look to it, but again, that doesn't bother me. It would bother me if it was college uniform, but they're pro uniforms, they're just scrubbed, and that doesn't even bother me in NFL. I just don't like college uniform in NFL, even if it's licensed. A lot less numbered cards inherited. Well, there is only one numbered card. Because of you, Rich? Because of you impregnating like you're in, like a bunch of girls? You started that? They call it the Martinez Amendment? I'm hoping is Corey type into Chat GPT or whatever, tell me why Heritage is better than Donruss. And they're like, what? He's like, come on, quick, I need to come up with an answer to justify. There's an Ivan Rodriguez, not an Edgar. Oh, so like personal reasons, not as like you're going as a really subjective experience, not objective look at it, which I get that. 102 Gordon Gracefo so more for your personal reasons. I can understand that. I feel that way about it too. If it didn't, out of 349, Lou Brock Cooperstown, if it didn't have like Bills in it. Out of 2023 Kirby Puckett, there's one for the Twins. See, like that's a cool card to me, Corey. I just don't see me getting a cool Twins card out of it like that. And again, you may not like it because it's like, I'll just buy that card for like a couple bucks. Henry Davis out of 2023. My freshman daughter's door. Oh, I didn't even think of it that way. I was like, why is he saying that? That makes sense. You're like, damn, these dudes are vicious. If she wants it, she's gonna pay for it. Rich, like if she's willing to fall down a second story window, she deserves it. Is that how you feel? Tell us how you really feel. We should still have another auto and another mem in this box, I think. We pulled some Brave stuff because I said Atlanta earlier on something. It's hard when I'm going through this quickly on some of the base, but let's see what we can find here. Nolan Ryan. That is going to be out of 50, Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan out of 50. There you go for the Rangers. And Drew Romo, purple rated prospect. Let's be the Rockies. Warren Spahn for the Brewers. It's going to be at a 149 for the Brewers. And there is a Ken Griffey Jr. blue frame for the M's, or Stars and Stripes, I should say. Cam Collier blue and a Jason Dominguez. Edgar Martinez, there he is again. And there's our patch card, going to be Grayson Rodriguez for the O's, going out to Rich. Which purple chrome cards? Oh, I see what you're saying. At first, you thought they were always in it. So, yeah, maybe that's why I don't like it. We didn't get a hot box. So, like, maybe if I had one of those, I would appreciate it a little bit more. Ricky Tiedemann out of 2023. And George Kenneth Griffey Jr. There we go. Man, M's just cleaning up in this. Ivan Rodriguez, Harry Ford. I think there's another autograph from him coming from this out of 500 there. Bud Cudra. There's a Jackson Holiday. Ken Griffey and Larry Walker Dominators out of 349. And out of 2023, Jordan Walker. Fred Lynn Blue, Brooks Lee. Here it is. It's going to be for the Reds, Noave Marte. Braided prospect. There's a Quinn there, Duke Snyder, and Andy Pages. So it's going to be for the Cincinnati Reds going out to Daniel Damon. All of a lot of numbered autographs in it too. They like, hey, listen. They like it. They like to have fun there, Rich. Nothing wrong with that, right? All right, one more box to go. We will do 2 $5 hitless credits. Man, I'll tell you what. A lot more action going on. Is this like a United States thing? Is that what it's supposed to be? It just looks splotchy. I think that's what it is out of 50. That's a pretty cool card there. No, I only got 7 boxes, Corey. I did not get a full case. I've been cautious on baseball, man. Like, we've been really struggling to fill certain things, so I don't, got to pay for it all up front. And the retail football break? Far from retail. I just wanted to make a cheap PYT because I was worried we wouldn't fill, but y'all proved me wrong. I just think sometimes it's fun to have more cards too. Well, and here's the other thing. I was telling Chris this. Some of that stuff we always do random, and I want some of those cards. Like, I want some of the retail Bills cards. Jackson Joby for the Tigers. I do have Series 2 hobby, but I won't be home when it comes out, so it might have to be when I get back. Jordan Lawler, like I said, my wife and I. When's it released? Wednesday or Friday? Joensky Noel. You need to come here and help me sort it too then, Corey. Trey Sweeney for the Yanks. More cards, more sort time is what it is. Ricardo Cabrera out of 99 for the Reds. Inception. Cool looking card. Man, it probably won't break till a little bit after that. Jordani De Los Santos for the Pirates out of 100 on card. Pirates going out to Madden. Very cool looking card with that silver ink on there. And Nelson Vasquez for the Cubs. Both of them numbered. This one out of 250. Greg Eastis on the board. There you go, Greg, out of 250. Again, under sub $25 break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 autos, 2 patches, a bunch of number cards. Very uncommon to have that many hits under a $25 break for baseball. So Donruss obviously helped that out a good bit. Well, until Upper Deck loses, I think Fanatics needs to go get hockey. That's what they need to do. Ricardo Cabrera out of 99. Gracefo out of 102. Nolan Ryan out of 50. Warren Spahn out of 149. Ken Griffey Jr. blue. Quinn Priester out of 25. There's the 1 per box Jackson Merrill for the Padres. Yuri Perez for the Marlins out of 75. Pedro Martinez out of 249 for the Red Sox. Necro out of 187 going out to the Braves. There's a Braves for you there, Rich. And then Vlad Guerrero for the Blue Jays out of 150. Bobby Witt. It's going to be interesting, though, for basketball. So that Victor Wembanyama or whatever, he's not going to have autographs in Panini. But he's going to have autographs in Fanatics, but it won't be licensed. So he's only going to have on-license autographs and non-autograph license cards. And I'm just curious how that's going to play out. Bobby Witt. Musgrove for the Padres. Noah Davis. This is going to be the black and white. And then Lou Brock, Hitman for the Cardinals. Ken Griffey out of 349. There's that Jackson Holiday out of 100. But they'll still be able to chase kabooms and downtowns and that kind of stuff on license. Out of 75, Pete Crow Armstrong. And then out of 100, Nolan Ryan. Wow, they got the out of 100 and the out of 50 on Nolan Ryan. Oh, and it's like inverted. This is some sort of parallel here because it's got the paper back too. That's pretty cool. I like that they did that. Eddie Murray out of 149. Rafael Palmeiro out of 149 and the 1 per box Juan Gonzalez. Yeah, like the kabooms and stuff like that are going to go nuts. But there's not going to be any autographs in license. So I just don't know. It's going to be so wacky. It's going to be a new territory to kind of go through. How's that, Corey? What'd they do? For the O's, Grayson going out to Rich. Young Papa, that's his nickname. Jordan Lawler for the D-backs going out to Al White. And then Nelson Velasquez out of 250 going out to the Cubs. Greg. We got the Yordany De Los Santos out of 100 for the Pirates. Did Upper Deck sign him to an exclusive, or will he be in Leaf and stuff too? Is the question. Because if he can be in Leaf and stuff, there's a chance we can get some of that stuff. Noelvi Marte for the Reds. Going to be going out to Daniel Damon. We got Gabriel Gonzalez for the Mariners. That's going to be going out to Christine, who had a fantastic break all around. Then Edgar Martinez going out for the Mariners as well. Again, Christine getting that one. Nolan Jones for the Guardians. Guardians Indians going out to Cody. What up, Cody? And then James Wood out of 15 for the Nats. Nationals going out to Bo Slate up in here. Up in here. And then Cutter Kofi for the Red Sox. So they just expanded their product volume so they could make more. They're just monetizing on it. I get that. Topps does the same thing. Panini does the same thing too. They just add more parallels. All right, guys, we're going to do 2 $5 credits. They're just trying to stretch the product out because they know people are going to be buying it. I mean, that's probably so they can make more. Maybe they'll let people like me get it. Like right now, only hobby shops can get it. That's it. You have to have a hobby shop to get Upper Deck. Simple as that. Brick and mortar. That's the only way to get any Upper Deck product. Like not just that golf, like any, if they do like, what's the one product that they do? What's it? Goodwin champions. Tigers and Dodgers are getting it. And that's going to be Joseph Taylor and Joseph Pereira. The Joseph's getting credit. Last time I did a card show, I had a little bit of like hockey. It was like flagship stuff. Like, I forget what it was. It was like really like not good stuff. But I think I sold it for $25 a box just because it's cost me more to ship it. If it was, I think the box price was $40. So there was a big hockey fan there. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to stay live. I got to tag up for football and stuff. Not a bad baseball break. I like Don Russ. We have no more heritage. But again, we'll get Top Series 2 this week. We might just do a full case of it. They're finally out of one-on-ones. They're catching on. Welcome to the party, Upper Deck. I'm really shocked that Fanatics didn't go after them first and foremost to get LeBron and Michael Jordan. I'm just shocked they just be like, lay it all on there. Give them the bag. And they didn't. They went after Topps first and now stealing things out of Panini's headquarters. Well, I am going to go log off to clean up because I know we have like 12 people. I want to identify the break and stuff. So I'll be right back. Give me about 10 minutes. We'll be live. Chris Taylor's going to take a shot. Right? Right, Chris? We'll be back.